Recently, there was a new ninja scroll that's been found, and it is said to be the foundation text of the Bansenshukai. Now, this particular scroll has lots of ninjutsu techniques that's never been seen before, and that's what we're going to be talking about today. Now, before I begin, I want you to hit that subscribe button. I post videos every single day on YouTube on traditional Japanese martial arts of the ninja and samurai, reality-based self-defense, and survival skills. So if you're interested in any of those topics, hit that subscribe button and keep up with what we're doing. Now, the name of this ninja scroll has been found is called the Kanrinseiyo, and it is said to be the foundation text of the Bansenshukai. Now, for those of you guys who don't know what the Bansenshukai is, the Bansenshukai was written in 1676 by Fujibayashi Yasutake, and it is known as the Bible of Ninjutsu. Now, the Bansenshukai was written to preserve ninjutsu for the future generations. It is a massive ninjutsu text that includes ninjutsu from both Iga and Koka. Now, the reason the Bansenshukai is known as the Bible of Ninjutsu is because it is regarded as the text for anyone who wants to get deeper into the history and tradition of the ninja. Now, the Kanrinseiyo was found by Fukushima Takamasa in June of 2022. Now, he found this particular text while he was going through an old shed right outside of Koka. And as we all know, Koka, along with Iga, was among the most prominent ninja of their time. Now, the Kanrinseiyo has about 50 techniques describing both offensive and defensive tactics. Now, in the title of the Kanrinseiyo, it says that this is the middle volume. Because the title says this is the middle volume, we know that there's another text in front of it and another text behind it. So we only have the middle text to the Kanrinseiyo. Now, Fukushima Takamasa says that the Kanrinseiyo goes in great detail on a lot of these techniques, which he said is very odd for a lot of the ninja scrolls and Densho. Even when you look at texts like the Bansenshukai, when you start reading the Bansenshukai, time after time after time, Fujibayashi Yasutake says, more to be taught through Kuden. As you guys know, Kuden means verbal transmission, or from mouth to ear. Now, some of the techniques that are covered in this particular text is on group maneuvers. One of the techniques talks about how a small group of shinobi would infiltrate an enemy stronghold in the night. And the way that they would do that is to stay close to each other, and the way they could see each other when it's pitch black, they would hold each other's hands in a line and then move through the darkness. They would be able to stay together in the dark. Another technique that's written in this particular text, again, the shinobi is infiltrating an enemy territory and it's pitch black, and the way that they stay together is instead of holding hands in a line, they take a string and they run it in between one's obi, the belt, or sash, and they go from the next person and on, so that they all can be tied together so they can feel where each other are going in pitch black while they're in enemy territory. Now, it also talks about various self-defense techniques, and one of the coolest techniques is how they prepare their sword before they walk through a gate. Now, before I get to this last technique, I just want to let you guys know that we do offer YouTube memberships. Now, if you guys are interested in the history and tradition of the ninja and samurai, to become a member, all you got to do is go to the home screen, hit join, and you can become a member. And we have hours and hours and hours of authentic ninjutsu and classical samurai bujutsu already available on our memberships page. Now, in this technique in the Kanrinseiyo, it talks about how to prepare your sword before you walk through a gate. Now, the ninja always had to assume that there was going to be an ambush for him on the other side of the gate. So in this text, it says you're going to wear your sword on the back when you're infiltrating. It also says that you're going to wear the sword strap around you, which means you're tying your sword to your back before you infiltrate and go through the gate. It also says you're going to take your short sword, in this case the tanto, you're going to pull it out and you're going to put the blade of your short sword on the guard of your sword as you enter through the gate. Now, this text says you're going to enter through the gate with your left forward and crouch as low as possible. So when you're in this position holding your short sword on your back, crouching through the gate, you're in a perfect position to be able to defend yourself against any type of ambush as well as a counter strike. Other techniques as described in the Kanrinseiyo talks about ambush squads. So you talk about multiple shinobi. They already know which one's the first attacker, which one's the second attacker, and they're going after a single target. That's described in the Kanrinseiyo. It also talks about a particular ninja tool that's never been found in any other ninja scroll, and it's talk about how to make a specific cane. Now, the cane is said to be made mostly of iron, and as you're walking with the cane, if you're spotted as a spy or as a shinobi, and you see that there's a threat, you take the top of the cane off and these two iron bars fold out, basically like this. And you can use that as a shield against any type of sword attack to help you in your escape. Now, the information that I used for this particular video comes from an NHK World Japan episode called Ninja Truth, and it's going to be episode 24, and I believe the name is The Forefront of Ninja Research. If you would like to watch that episode, there's a lot more information in it than what I've pasted in this particular video. All you got to do is go to the video description, click the link, and you guys can watch that episode. And for those of you guys who want to train in authentic ninjutsu and classical samurai bujutsu, please go to our website at budo-ninjutsu.com. There you can see a list of our schools. If you don't live next to one of our schools, you can always join the Budo online Ninjutsu dojo and start your training that way. So thank you guys very much for your love and support. I deeply appreciate it. Until next time, take care, be safe, and good luck in your journey of Budo. Bye.